Hey, welcome back to the Soul Pod. This is Stacy. Good morning. I'm celebrating a nice sunrise here over Topaz Lake in Nevada. Not by choice, but because my car, the transmission went out on my Jeep yesterday, coming back from some hot springs out here on the backside of California. And well, here we are. It got me thinking about adversity. So this video is for you if you struggle with adversity and handling adversity well. uh, I want to give encouragement to you if you do struggle with that, because we are all of us, including you. We're all just we're in the process of evolving and to be the best us that we can be, and that happens through constant practice. Years ago, when I was 21 years old, I had my first breakdown, and it was in the middle of nowhere, like 13 miles from the middle of nowhere, on a hot day, about almost 100 degrees out, and I just grabbed what I could, started walking towards the nearest town, not knowing how close the nearest town was. This was before GPS, and I think I hiked about 12 miles before someone finally picked me up and gave me a ride the last mile in. So it was quite a day, but the difference between how I handled that and how I handle this is all here. It's here. It's how we think about it, how we see the problem. And there are plenty of problems in the world. There are plenty of things that are worse than a breakdown in cell signal. You break down a cell signal, it's not that bad. I mean, you got a computer in your pocket, you got entertainment. I've happened to break down next to a gas station and a casino. Really rough life. What a great breakdown. I got a room here if I want. I've got gambling. I've got beer. Whatever, any kind of distraction I want. I opted to just sleep in my car, but that's me. I'm weird. But the quote I wanted to share with you this morning here, I don't know what time it is where you're at, is from LL Cool J. He said, "When adversity strikes, that's when you have to be the most calm. Take a step back, stay strong, stay grounded, and press on." LL Cool J. So why am I quoting a rapper and producer? This guy, if you know his backstory, this is an amazing sentence from him, because this is a man who he grew up in a very hard part, the bad part of Los Angeles in South Central, and he, in the 80s and 90s, saw more than a dozen friends get killed. He has friends and family that are in the graveyard from gunshot wound. So this is someone who learned the hard way. The adversity I'm struggling with today, of a broken down car with roadside assistance that I can make a phone call about and have them here in an hour or less, that's pretty minor compared to gunshot wounds and death of friends. So I would call that sage advice from LL Cool J. When adversity strikes, that's when you have to be the most calm. And pain happens. I said a couple episodes back, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional, and it's all right here. So how much suffering do you want to do when things go bad? Uh, for me, I just looked out at this beautiful view across this gorgeous lake where the sun rose this morning. Can I get you a view of that? Oh, you can see the lake. Nice. Yeah. It's a beautiful sunrise over this lake. And in terms of breaking down, it's not a bad place to break down. It's really not. The only thing that could have made it better was hanging a hammock from a couple of trees, but I thought that might be kind of weird in a parking lot, so I didn't do it. If you're having some adversity in your life today, if you're struggling with something, which we all are, there's always degrees, right? Sometimes it's minor, sometimes it's something bigger. If you're going through that, remember, it's all up here. When adversity strikes, that's when you have to stay calm. You got to take a step back, stay strong, stay grounded, and press on. You got this. Practice, practice, practice. That's how you get better at handling life's little adversities. Have a lovely day. I'll see you on the next video.